Think of running for a feather. Think of running further faster for that feather. Think of running further faster for that feather, fathoming the fact that you ain't ever gonna get her. Finally, when you face the feather, the wind fans her further away. Take that moment when you first meet a friend, wondering whether or not you're gonna offend, and when it happens, you can't pretend that you didn't at least try. You find yourself remembering random bits of information, what they like and dislike, and things that could possibly be inside jokes, and consciously making a little effort here and there to show them that you really care. See, there was this boy I once knew. His parents separated when he was 1. He was only young, not knowing right from wrong. Was this destruction? That boy doomed for life, or was it construction? For him to rise up through his strife. Don't push me away, they say. Depression can actually suppress its self-expression, compress the regression of creativity, humor, and curiosity, and embers of a fire with no luminosity. Don't push me away, a boy who drowned in his sobbing eyes, a girl who drowned in her deafening cries. People do not die because of suicide. People die because of sadness. Don't push me away just because he grew out his beard. He was the source of all jokes, and to now be jeered, you extremist, terrorist. The list goes on, a label placed on you, not allowing you to move on, but all these labels are just fables of the imagination, culminating into a never-ending pit of frustration. Don't push me away. My choices don't reflect my hopes but my fears. I've been forced and made to shift my own gears, to ignite a fight within myself, to relight the flame that was exhausted. Exhausted I am. Exhausted we are. Exhausted I am of the stigma that follows extremism, conservatism, Hansonism, ill-defined, leading to a more refined sense of racism. Exhausted we are of the endless stresses. Now people say because I'm a dude, it's a little bit rude if I stand up for women. After all, we need less men. But I refuse to budge. We need to get rid of women. No more woman politician, but women politicians. No more woman doctor, but women physicians. No more women see, but more women. Do it for the women around you, the women out there, because in order for societies to transform, women need to remain at the table. Hey man, take it easy. Don't worry. Bro, I said I'm alright. Dude, leave me alone. Sometimes I wish at the press of a button I could rewind time to a place where I could prevent things, rather than standing here on a stage just venting. To a time where I could stop those cuts, to look her in the eyes and tell her she wasn't a slut, to heal those hands, to heal those souls. After all, we all suffer within, don't we? I want to stand at the edge of the gap, feeling the harsh spray of the sea mist on my tongue and lips, and then I'd see them approaching. One by one, those souls encroaching, one by one, rising out of the rocks, one by one, making me brave. I would stand in front of each of them one by one, telling each one of them that they have someone. I would hold her hands, I would give him a hug, and slowly but surely I would tug at them, stepping back slowly from the ledge. Don't push me away, I can't do this on my own. Don't push me away, the world's a big place, we can get lost easy. We have the option to stray from the paths we are set on. Sometimes we move in a direction and we fall. We pick ourselves up and continue to draw deep, rugged breaths. We take a look at our surrounds and realize the grounds we've made. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, keep moving, never stop, don't look back, keep moving. Don't let the mistakes you make define who you are. The trail you make refines who you are. As a great man once said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. But when you think of it, love spreads, but hate spreads further. So let me tell you something. Don't you ever chase a feather, because you ain't never gonna get her. Let the feather come to you. She will do so when it's due. Thank you. Before I leave, can I give another round of applause for the team at Bankstown Poetry Slam? Day in, day out, you guys inspire thousands of young Australians to come together, interfaith, intercultures, and you just bring them together. So massive kudos to you guys.